Alright, hello everybody, welcome to July 19th, I think? I'm not even too sure myself. But hello everybody, welcome to July 19th, Saturday 2014. If it's not July 19th, then it's the day before or after 20th or 18th or whatever the actual day. Okay, what's my iPod? I for sure know the date on the day, okay? Okay, it's July 19th. Now, it's actually 20th today, it's actually Sunday, but I forgot to record this Saturday. But hey, this is why I'm here. Alright, this is why I'm here, I do vlogs. Alright, so anyways, personally, I didn't really want to go out really at all Saturday, because I spent all my money on Friday. Clearly, all the games I showed you why I was buying on a Friday, or what I did buy. And on Saturday, I did get like 3.5 new games. Why did I say 3.5? Because one game I got again because of the deal, and it was a free game, so I was like, whatever. And the other 3 games I actually wanted it myself. So, what is the 3 games? Well, there's 2 Wii games. 2 Wii games. and I have to stop buying Wii games. But the thing is, I'm so close to completing the Wii. I'm almost done. I'm so happy. That's like my #1 priority of that. Wii, PS3, and mostly those 2 are in general. It's just the Wii and PS3 that's the biggest one that's seriously near of completion for my collection, personalized. Because for the Wii, I've been collecting since 2008 for all the games I always wanted for the damn thing. Yeah, there's some games I got rid of because I didn't want it, or specifically I wanted it for a different console, which I've gotten those games, or not as much. But it doesn't matter now. I got a lot of more games. Way more games, of course, since 2008, of course. And I'm just thrilled and happy that I own almost all of the games I've been looking for my entire life, for the entire Wii that's been out the whole entire time. So, you're probably asking, what's the 2 Wii games I bought, let's say, today, I guess. Today. Or yesterday, Saturday, whatever. Alright, so, I bought. This one was, I think, $2 or so, or something like that. But I got, right here, Wii Music. Now, you're probably thinking, why did I get Wii Music? Okay. There's a reason why. When that game first came out, or let's say the first time I actually saw it was at E3. I don't remember what year. I don't. But it was something I wanted to try out. So this came in 2008, so it must have been 2008. Okay. As a game that looked interesting, but not too interesting that I want to keep it, at the time as a brand new price kind of game. So I didn't. So basically, at that point in time, I didn't ever play the game. I think I only played it once at a kiosk of a GameStop, but that's about it. So other than that, oof, I got this game for $2. Now the game is complete. It's actually complete. Like I'm crazy. It is actually complete. Now this game, I found out it's been getting kind of rare in more recent years because of no demand for it whatsoever. So it was like really no demand for it. So I got it, and I didn't know this game was supported with the balance board, which I don't own the balance board. A good few of my games supports the balance board, like Punch Out. I would say Wii Fit, but I don't have Wii Fit. But anyone can get Wii Fit in like a jiffy. So like Wii Fit Plus, but whatever. If I want Wii Fit, I'd rather get Wii Fit U. It has the better version of the Wii Fit. Alright, so the next game I got for the Wii is the last Worms games I was looking for the Wii. There's only like 2. Worms: A Space Oddity. Now, I used to call this Space Odyssey, but it's Oddity. So, Worms: A Space Oddity. I must call it Odyssey because it sounds cooler in my head. So yeah, Worms: A Space Odyssey is I've seen a bunch of times at the Swan Meet, but for a price I was never really sure about. They had it for like $10 every time. Every time. It was the same copy and everything. But this copy I bought for $2 as well, so it's the same exact price as Wii Music. I haven't really played it like Worms Battle Islands as much, but it looked interesting, it looked better, and there was actually a plot somewhat of it. So it was actually something going on in the story-wise, so it was actually pretty interesting. I don't know if this came out before or after Battle Islands, but this came out in the year 2006, so it might have been a launch title game for the Wii. Or something. So yeah, it's launch title for Wii, and this also came out in 2006. Okay, I guess they're both launch title for the Wii. I don't get it. I don't know which one came out. Maybe they came out the same day. Same day. Kind of weird. Same out year, day, I don't know. But, whatever. Battle Islands and Space Odyssey, I have now. So, that's great. Now, for Wii, if you want to know extremely close, how close I am for Wii, I have 8 games left I gotta find. 8 games. That's it. It's just 8. One game, Godzilla Unleashed, can be on the PS2. I think that's the only thing that's it. That it could be on this Wii or PS2. Godzilla Unleashed. That's the only one. So it's basically really 7. If it's counting exclusive to Wii only. It's only 7. So, I'm so close that I actually am asking GameStop to find some of these games for me, because I realized, hey, let's finish my Wii collection this year. Let's try the best I could possibly be. So, what Wii games am I still looking for? Well, there is Battalion Wars 2. Now, that's not a game that's hard to find. It's just a game that it's hard to find with the cover art. That's the thing. I keep finding it with no cover art, though. The next game, Klonoa. It's an actually pretty rare and not even expensive game at all. It's about a $10 game. It's just extremely rare with the cover art and everything. So rare, that was the first game I popped in my head next to the next one, Poke Park 2 Wonders Beyond, that I told my friend Christy from GameStop to tell me, hey, can you locate these 2 games and ship them over here when you get the chance? One of them's going to ship at this moment right now here. So that's interesting. That's cool. I'll tell you which one of those 2 in a second. But when she was looking up Klonoa, it was only 1 game in an entire state. Only 1. And then for Poke Park 2, there was like 4 or 5 stores, but they're all in like Tooele, really far away from the main place of Utah. Let's just say that. As in, like, the Great Salt Lake City, and West Valley, and Taylorsville, and Murray, and West Jordan, and South Jordan. Murray, whatever, I said that one. Sandy. It's Provo. It's not even in those areas. It's in far, far away places. So, yeah. So, yeah. Klonoa, there's only, like, 1 here, so called it. Poke Park 2. I told her I have to have the cover art. If I don't have the cover art, it doesn't feel complete to me, because I don't. I mean, do you see a game here that looks like there's no cover art on it whatsoever? Exactly. They're all cover art originals, except for 1 that you can't see from here, but it's only 1. Up there, Link's Crossbow Training, because it doesn't actually have one. It's just a stupid pamphlet-like thing. But anyways, the next games is One Piece Unlimited Adventure, which is a game I only seen like once in my life, which is about a $50 to $60 game. I think it's a $50 game most likely, and it's Wii, and it's exclusive to Wii, and it's hard to find. If I knew it was going to be a hard to find game, I would have bought it for $20 back when it was brand new. Now I know. But other than that, I'm looking for that game. What's another game I was looking for? Oh yeah, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. That's another game I'm looking for. Now, the game hasn't gone that hard to find. It's just that a lot more people have been realizing, oh, hey, you can buy this at the store now again for like $60, $80, I don't know, $60, $50 again. I didn't really get the chance to get that game, other than I did get Metroid Prime Trilogy and Xenoblade Chronicles. And, well, the more expensive, like, Wii games. It's already out of the park. It's just harder to rare find games. So, One Piece Unlimited Adventure is a rare and expensive game to find, as well as Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Maybe that one's not as rare anymore, but it's still pretty expensive to find. What else is there? I know there's one more game in my head, but it's not probably in my head. Huh. Okay, but I can't remember the rest at this moment. But yeah, Poke Park 2, and so... There is one more, I think, Godzilla Unleashed. Godzilla Unleashed, I just can never find it for the Wii or the PS2, so it's both rare and or teeny bit expensive. It's like a $30 game. $20 game, I'm not sure. Here, in Utah. Anyways, let's check what it is, because I'm actually more curious of what the hell game I have on the list of the Wii, because I totally can't remember it at this moment. Alright, the game on the Wii is... here we go. Little King Story. Now, it's a game I recently learned as of now, or in this year, I should say, that it's a clone of Pikmin in some way or another. Because I'm a fan of Pikmin, I've Let's Played the original Pikmin game for the GameCube, and I will be planning to play Pikmin 2 and 3 for the GameCube and Wii U. I want to see how this game is, because I like Pikmin a lot, of course, but still, I want to try it out. The game honestly is like a $20 game, I think. I'm not too sure, but once again, it's one of those games that it's hard to find with the cover art. But yeah, that's really it. Now, there is some games in my head that I thought about getting, but there's some games I was just like, I don't know if I really want them. Like Mario and Sonic London 2012, no, Mario and Sonic London Olympic Games, that one. Rhythm Heaven Fever, there's that, and I think Wii Fit or some other Wii game, but those are just games I'm thinking about, but I'm not sure if I really want them or not. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, but that's really it. I'm extremely, extremely close of completing my collection, but I just need help now of GameStop to just help me out. Because if they're still helping some way to get Wii games, I'm going to take full advantage. Hey, call them up, see if they have the original cover art. I don't care if they actually have manuals or not, but they have the original cover art, and bam, it's mine. Now you're probably saying, why do I not care about the cover art manuals for any games? I do care, it's just that at this point, you can't really tell a lot of games of which ones have manuals and which ones don't have manuals. So that's why I kind of don't care. That's the only reason why. But every game possible has a cover art, no matter what. Even since the original Atari, the cover art, box, sealed, whatever, all the way up to now, there's still cover art. So that's the one thing that's always going to be a thing. Always. Even though I don't have an Atari game, but you know what I'm saying. So the one Wii game that was free, because I had to get a free game. Well, I didn't have to, but I mean, I wanted to because it's a free game, is up here. It's a game I already own, though. Knight's Journey of Dreams. I already own this. Where's Knights? See. Knights, right here. See? 2 Knights. Knights and Knights. So, you're asking, why did I get it? It was, like I said, it was either that or Wii Fit. That was it. That GameStop didn't have really many... Well, okay. I forgot to say in my story. The GameStop I went to with David, he wanted to get the Pacific controller that would work with his 360. He finally found his controller he was finding for. Looking for, finding, whatever. He finally found it. The exact one he wanted. Now, at this GameStop, for some reason, they didn't have any cover art boxes, cases, for DS games, which really ticked me off. I even asked, I was like, hey, do you have any DS cover art games? They're like, no. And these are just used games. I mean, like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking this is one of those GameStop that just throws away their shit, which I really freaking hate. Of course, this is one of those things that's good to be a GameStop dumpster diver. Sorry. So, I just looked at the DS games. I looked at them briefly because there wasn't many DS games in that store at all. And they had good title games, but they're all really expensive ones. And I didn't have much money. So, yeah. So, Knights, same thing with the Wii. It had, like, games I already own, or they're all really, really expensive, or there's games like I didn't really want. So I just got something I already have. Something It's Sega. I respect Sega. It's like one of my favorite companies, of course. Supported for years. So, yeah, Knights. Got a second copy of Knights. I'm thinking about selling it or giving it to DBZ because he's giving me Dead Rising, not Dead Rising, sorry, Dead Island 1, which is like a $5 game, which this game is a $1, $2 game really, but I'll probably just do that, but the thing is I don't know how to ship things. Neither does he, but we're both trying to learn together because we want to ship things to our friends and such. So, that's really it. So, other than that, Knights, yeah, got it. It's completely like new. It's like no scratches whatsoever. I'm thinking about looking at my own copy, just a bit because of how good it looks. But seriously, got Knights. So, the last game I actually got for this day, I was really surprised I even found it because this game I've been trying to buy like 300 times, but every time there's always something wrong with it. Either the game wasn't working, B, no cover art, C, they said they have it in the store, but they can't find it in the store, and who knows how many other freaking things. And then online, on, like, eBay, I think it's a kind of expensive, or it's the exact same price, but I bought it at GameStop finally. So, the game I bought, I was thinking I was going to buy it for PS3, because I've been seeing the Dynasty Warrior games more on the PS3, of course. But I didn't. Now, if you know what Dynasty Warrior game I'm talking about, because I'm trying to find this franchise in Pacific, because I don't know much of the actual anime as much. So, I wanted the game to help me out in the anime. So, the game I bought was Dynasty Warriors Gundam for the 360. Now, I've seen this once before, the cover art and everything. It's not, they could not find it in the store for the PS3. Now, for the third game, Dynasty Wars Gundam 3, I see that commonly, PS3, 360, like every freaking GameStop in the store, or every single GameStop in the state, has it, basically. But for some reason, they don't have Dynasty Wars Gundam 2, which I have never seen. Maybe I've seen before, like back in the past when it was brand new, of course, but not in recent years, trying to find Dynasty Warrior Gundam 2. So, and it was just more recent I learned that Dynasty Wars Gundam in general was on a 360. I thought it was only exclusive to PS3. So, it's going to be one of those franchise kind of games like Final Fantasy 13-2 that I have it on 360 and then the other one I have on the PS3. At this point, I don't care which games like that, I'll find it for what console. In case it's like, oh, on this console version, there's more DLC or some shit. Like, maybe, yeah, of course, but that's about it. So, Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 could be on a PS3 or 360 again, or the third one, I could buy it on 360 or PS3. It's really a bunch of options. I just can't really decide. But, still, I finally got the very first Dynasty Warriors Gundam game, which I really been wanting to play for a long time, because I only played the first or second game a couple times at a GameStop as a demo at their kiosks, but it was like at the one at the Gateway Mall, but like none of my family members even want to go there. But whatever. Personally, haven't been in that GameStop in a long time. I don't remember what was the last thing. Oh yeah, the last thing I was like there for was like, I think it was a release of like Pokemon White and Black, the original. So it was like back that long ago. Anyways, that's probably might be it for today. Any news, rather, really. Nothing really as of right now. There's, like, nothing going on. Now, no video game news at all. There's, like, none at this point. Other than, like, more speculations about Rayman being in Smash Brothers, which I haven't really spoke about, but I'll probably talk about that in tomorrow's vlog. So, that's really it. But, anyways, that's really it for today. So, I got those games, and I'm waiting for Klonoa to get over here. Same with Pokepart 2, Wonders Beyond, which I know that one's like a $40 game, which Klonoa is a $10 game. So I'm probably going to get Klonoa first, and then Pokepart 2, Wonders Beyond later. I was going to tell him to hold it. Don't get rid of it. Don't even put it on display. Just keep it. Anyways. But actually, one last thing before I do go. Which, how long is this wrong? Okay, 20 minutes. Before I do go, which is the perfect time to go, I did had to rearrange my room on the games again. Not too much, but this is what I did. Alright, PS3 games were down here. Now they're right here. Wii games were right here. Now they're down one. Was right here? 360, which is now down here. And the GameCube stays in the same spot. Now, originally I was trying to find out more room for what games I knew I was going to get more stuff for. For PS3, I don't have much at all. It's like really nothing. And all the PS3 cases are small as hell. Which is like a collector's dream, because the smaller the things are, maybe the gooder the things you can fit in there. For Wii, I maxed out right here. I maxed with the 2 new games I just bought today. I'm maxed. There's nothing room other than that little space. That's still nothing. That's maxed right here. Maxed out. What was I going to say? For Wii U, I'm leaving it just here, or I'm going to put it back up there. It doesn't really matter at this point right now, because yeah, there's maybe like 3 or 4 big Wii U's coming out this year for me. Like Zelda Hyrule Warriors, Bayonetta 2, Super Smash Bros. Wii U, and I don't know. Oh yeah, well, these games are already out, but I'm just not sure when I'm going to get them. Super Mario 3D World and Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark, which could be for like really any platform at this point. But it could be for Wii or 360, more likely, because 360 I have all the games on there, and in Wii U, I'm putting like a lot of my franchises onto the Wii U now, because I want to give it love, of course. I want it to make my main thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna... Alright, but yeah, that's really it for today, everybody, and if there's any Wii games, any PS3 games, any GameCube, 360, every game console possible, tell me in the comment section below. Give me some recommendations, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, where anything can happen. So yeah, tomorrow I'll talk about the Rayman Smash Brothers thing. But anyways, thank you for watching. See you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.